Hello world, live. It's me, the Jcrow, and we're starting today in Adobe Photoshop. We're going to be designing today more work on Rotten Zombie. Only now we need to design a zombie version of the mad scientist version of Eden that we designed on live previously before I started animating all those parts for the zombie animation. Vampirix, hi Vampirix. And there's already one like on the video. Thank you, whoever that was first. Someone got first. But hi, Craiglitch. I saw all the drawings you did. They were all very, very good. I was so excited about the Hatsune Nyan. That was amazing. Invite in the description to the art server if anyone wants to join that. So, I haven't started. I just got in. 3, 2, 1, canvas reveal. See, it's just the reference image. Anyway, Astroblaze H, Splatoon, hello, Craiglitch to Crow. Tell me, how do you feel knowing that Hatsune Nyan exists? Ecstatic, it's the best thing ever. And Nisty, hi Nisty. Anyone done any other art today? Nisty, have you been up to anything with blow torches? Anything can be included there. Blacksmithing. Any news on the chickens? My character Snurp in D&D today, he got a pet dog. I got a dog. So I've just got in, and then it was speedrun mode to get something to eat because I was like way too hungry. Get changed because I was way too warm. And like usually I'll get the sketching out the way because I've done no warm-up sketches or anything. I was thinking just like kind of simple poses maybe. Because we really want to design the zombie look on this, so I'm not going to do anything too crazy. Should probably keep the hands flat. I don't know, what kind of pose do we go for here? Do we do like a boring A pose and with that it? Mac, hi. Hi, Mac. And Splatoon, I'm off school today. You're free. Free from school. Let's do a few poses, I suppose. Nisty, also skip cool, because I'm gangster like that. And I've been sewing a couple patches on my jacket and making a couple patches. Cool. What kind? Are they more band patches, or are you going to be making a little guy for no reason at all that totally isn't like a, what was it, a 1,000+ year old Peruvian drawing of a little cat? Not a little. Nisty, I saw a post on TikTok and then Nisty saw it and commented, I was just about to like tag this and tag you in this sort of thing, send this to you. So I could just put the hands down by her side because I need a pose to reference her, but I don't need anything too dramatically posed, like with a cool, like I could pose the arms forward and it looking more spooky, but I mostly just need to know what she's going to look like for this. So something like that might work. It's simple enough. I'll build up the proportions once it selects it. How are you doing, Astro Blaze? Is this still the first week where you don't go away? Or have you gone away? Have you already gone on holiday? Maybe something kind of like that. It's very, very, very basic sketch. Craiglitch. Let's minimize my screen. Come back. Does the stream still look okay? Yeah. Okay, good. That's animate. Wrong window. Craiglitch, I'm gonna make a little animation teasing a new OC. Oh, I joined your words with Misty's words and was like teasing a new Sodon? What? So confused. So I'm open to suggestions on things to add to make a zombie style. She is a turn, like I say, I said at the beginning of the stream, but for those that are new, She's a turned zombie, so we're not looking for like a patient zero look. It'd be things like injuries, bite marks. That ear doesn't look right to me. Shrink it. But yes, I did D&D today. I got a dog. I got a little dog. I was also traumatized. I witnessed a friend have a very brutal execution. But then, thanks to something that they drank like just before, they got resurrected. So they'd just been messing around. So it was a special type of drink, the gnomes drink. But it's totally fine for the gnomes. But if you're not a gnome and you drink it, it can have different effects. And I don't just mean anything psychedelic. I mean, um, one of our party members grew a beard made out of feathers, and that was pretty cool. Well, literally a beard made out of feathers. It was great, but it fell off when they sneezed. Finger. I don't know. I want to pose the fingers. I don't want to spend too long. The hand's way too big though. We're trying to get the sketch right. But yeah, it was a really fun session, but then I was running out of time as I got back. So it was like, Zoom, get a shower, Zoom, get something to eat, Zoom, Zoom, Zoom. Too many Zoomies. And then I'd feed the cats real quick as well. There was that bit. They want food. Can you believe it? The cats want food. Speaking of the cats and food, though, Cry Glitch on the Discord and on TikTok drew a picture of Pebble with a really big sandwich, and it was very cute. This is a bit too thin for Eden. Well, much too thin for Eden in general. But at the same time, I also just want to get the design done. Like, I don't give many characters thigh gaps for one. Chunky feet. Chunky, stylized feet. I'm not drawing feet today. Okay. Seems like a decent enough template for now. Do a classic flip, shall I? Arms a bit long, hands a bit big. Other than that, she's not looking terrible. She's just looking a bit thin, really. Let's try that proportionately. It's okay. We can get her some pies after I've got a pose done. Has anyone else eaten yet today? I literally just like sped eat some really quick pizzas that I could mini pizzas I could throw in the air fryer because I was like, this is probably the best I can do in this time frame because then they can also cook while I get a shower. Big brain. Animate. We leave animate Astro Blaze animations. We leave on Monday. Nisty, I have to make the 3,000-year-old cat thing. Yes, I'm gonna do it too. I'm gonna make one as well. It feels low key. It feels nice because it's kind of like honoring the person, the original person. Like, so it's a little cross stitch someone did over 1,000 years ago. I think it was Peruvian. Of just a little cat, a little black cat. It's really cute and quite simple. And the person that uploaded it had made a pattern with it. So to be able to just like wear something like that with the, I don't know, there's something sentimental about it to me. Like someone long ago loved a little kitty and did some cross stitch of their little kitty, and then people in the future are also making the same pattern and redrawing it. And I don't know, there's just something very human about that, you know? Very nice human moment. I've just been thinking in my head of which item of clothing I want to embroider it on. Ambrix new post, nice. Astroblaze, I finished the last of the animation work for this project today. Ooh, have you done all the backgrounds? Okay, step one, Astroblaze. One of the glasses lens fracked in your animation that you did for it. Which can you send me a screenshot so I can replicate the damage to the glasses? But then again, if they fell on the floor, would she even be wearing them? Never mind. I'm not even sure she'd be wearing them if they fell off. Uh... I don't know what kind of face to give her. I think the hair would be something. Where are we doing the damage? The fringe would definitely be the same. Zombie Vampirix. Twitter! I can chat Twitter. I can also make a additional, so like say if anyone has any extra ideas on how to zombify, but I could make, if people would prefer, the thing, the Q&A, that word, for people to write into. Let me see. Okay, Vampirix, I see your, I think they're screenshots from a game. You beat this game after like a 5 billion tries. Oh, you beat Pressure? It's beatable? I thought it was going to be one of them infinite games. Wait, I think I just accidentally commented a dot on it. If I did, I'm sorry. Oh no, I was mid-post by accident. Imagine just like someone commented on my success. It's a spot. It's just a dot. What? Congrats on your victory, Vampirix. Oops, wrong thing. Craiglitch Frankburger Gang has done waiting. I'm not finished, but soon maybe. Nice. I'm Mochi Stars Arts. Hi Mochi. How are you doing? So, previously we designed Mad Scientist Eden, but we need her to be a zombie now. And I just need to work out what look I'm going for that. And that's what we're doing today. I'm not sure what face to put on either. Astroblaze, up to you, but I've sent it you anyway. See, it'd be nice for consistency to include them with the same break. The earrings would probably still be in. Where are we gonna put the bites? I could put like one in the ear potentially. Do we want her? I could break the hair ties. So it's like if the hair tie snapped, maybe? Or I could have like a one up, one down look on the hair ties. I was gonna say maybe like a popped button, but that wouldn't, I don't think, convey well in a simple style. I think it'd just look like her shirt's lower than usual. I don't want that. Anyone know what they're doing for Halloween yet? Everywhere in England is advertising Halloween stuff, so it seems to think you would do. What would be giving I got in a fight with a zombie? Craiglitch, even if I drew Pebbles or generic cat, I'm still happy you like it. Because he still looks cute. He's still got that personality. He still looks just as happy with his sandwich, and I promise you Pebble would be that happy with a sandwich. You captured his essence. I suppose I could take the lab coat off. Like, I don't have to be too literal. I just need to make it clear in the design that she's been attacked. So I could maybe either tear a sleeve completely or remove it and then put like a cartoony bite in the arm, potentially. But it really does depend on the. I'm not sure how visible that'd be on the zombie pose, you know? Um, could keep the shirt tucked back in. So then you still at least get like the little cute star on the button. I know I'm going for a lot more of a cartoony style. This one was just stylized a bit more anatomically for the sake of the project. And I think her shoes, realistically, would be the same. I mean, the shoes. But I don't even think I'm not sure her shoes will even be visible. But, so yeah, I think that's even more reason to just keep the shoes normal. Mochi, the drawing will be on my Instagram. Okay. And Nisty forearm bite, that's what people always try to block bites. That makes more sense. That would make more sense. I can add multiple bites as well. So if we add like, I can either add like a cartoony chunk bite like that, or we can just add the line bites like that. Um, so if we keep the shirt to an extent like this, then it got torn with the bites process as well. I'm just going to give her the mitten hands for now. Um, I don't know. I don't know whether I prefer that or whether I prefer the cartoony chunk bite. I can put up a poll. Should we have a poll? Cry Glitch. I'm so sad my series on TikTok ended. I mean, it was interactive, but maybe I'm going to bring it back next summer for season 2. That'd be cute. Also, I'm sure there are other. Um, it just means when one project comes to an end, it is sad, but it does mean that you then get to make more projects and it's fun. I'm going to make that poll so people can vote between the style of the bite. No FNAF references in chat whilst talking about the bite. SMH. So we have a chunky cartoon bite is the bite where stuff's missing. And the classic line bite, what would it be? Or simple line bite? I'll put simple. Which one looks better? I think personally, I'm thinking that the cartoony one is very distinct, like you can tell what's happening. We won't just do one design, by the way, I will design a couple. So this would be the bite of 24, the bite. And Mochi, I'm doing great, thank you. I'm drawing Miku and my OC, Reggie collab. Okay. I don't know what a Reggie collab is. Is Reggie the animation meme or is it a person you're collaborating with? Or is it both? Are they collaborating with you and they have an OC called Reggie? Cry glitch to there. Mac bite like the bite of 87, like the bite of FNAF reference. Horror. Bite of Zombie Eden. Oh my gosh, there we go. We got all the bites. I'm just gonna stick to mitten hands again. I don't want to overthink hands. Okay, that's an attempt. That's an attempt 1. Let's get another one. It's the hair, I think, is where a lot of the detail can go. Oops. So if I take attempt 1 and like kind of shrink it, move it away, that's 1. Because you don't have to go with the first design you draw. You can make multiple. That's fine. We're okay doing that. I could have a half up, half down look on the hair. Oops. Did not mean to scroll down. Cry glitch, the bite of insert year. And Mochi Stars Art, my OC is Reggie, and I'm also drawing Katsune Miku. Oh! Okay. Well, I know what Hatsune Miku looks like. What's Reggie? Is Reggie human? Is Reggie an animal? Okay, so next I'm going to try. Yeah, tell us about your OC. I like hearing about OCs. Take a little look at the poll. The poll's currently 60% in favor of the chunky cartoon bite with 5 votes. So at the minute, it's quite close as to what's preferred. I could, in theory, do a mixture of both bites too. Okay, so next let's try a half up, half down on the hair. So like if I keep the moon up, but then again, she is zombie. She's not doing great. So I've got the top of the bun and obviously the curls, of which we've got 2 big ones, and the flick. I'm doing them very simple because I don't want to spend too much time on them. But then again, that's cluttering. So I'll spend enough time to just rotate it outwards slightly to make it a little bit more easy to see. And this one, so it's like a half up, half down to imply that the hair tie broke. So there was a bit of a fight. It definitely looks weird, but she's not meant to be looking normal here. My auntie got a costume ready, by the way. So she's got like a whole idea planned. So she's like, haha, this year, if I get invited to a Halloween party, I actually have a costume so I can go. And so I'm like, right, so step 2 now is either get you invited to a Halloween party or if no one's having one, host one. We're gonna make one happen. You can wear your costume. Okay, glitch. Hey, I just realized thanks to you, I now have drawn Miku and a Miku OC all in one. Try glitch drawing Hatsune Miku. And you drew the Kagamine twins too. Mac, why are you crying? You never got a greeting. You did? Did I not? I'm pretty sure I did. Either way, hi Mac. Always glad to see you. I'm always happy to see you. You're always here. You're one of the names where, like, if you don't show up in the stream at the end, I'm like, didn't see Mac today. And like this regulars, and it's like, who am I forgetting? You weren't there today, so I'm not forgetting you. Okay, I do like the look on the forearm bite though. So if we do get the damage on the arm, at the moment we're going chunky. I'm not sure I'm vibing as much with this hairstyle look. Although I can try experimenting with the shirt, like maybe half untucked. If I have the untuck on this side, it might help balance it out with the flowiness of her hair, possibly. So we've got some left-right asymmetry going on there. I'm not sure. She does have gloves though. So I forgot the gloves on the other hand, unless she's just not wearing them anymore. Um, I could add extra bites too. I just don't want anything to look weird. I'm gonna say that now. So like if her shoes are fine, I'm pretty confident leaving her shoes as shoes is going to be fine. She's wearing lace up boots. I don't think if she was wearing like Crocs or slides or maybe even heels, then maybe a broken heel or losing a shoe would make sense. But she's wearing lace up platform boots. I don't think they're falling off in a fight. If anything, they might be what tripped her up. Um, we could add mixes of the different bite types. I could put a bite on like her cheek, maybe. Like a cut in her ear. Oh. Okay. And I've thought of a bonus detail, but I've drawn them all on the same layer as sketch one. Oops. It's okay. More tiny Edens in the corner. So I have, right, undo that, copy her, delete. Because if I keep them separately, then I don't know, that might be useful later. Class 1 and 2. I don't hate the asymmetry. I think it's cooking something, but I'm not quite sold on that particular look. And that, Mac, no, I didn't. Well, hello, Mac. Welcome. Look, you'll even get, I'm sorry, you even get a text chat. Look, I'll even write in chat. Hello, Mac. You get a bonus hello. Sorry. Misty Jcrow, what are you doing for Halloween? Me? Well, for one, if I'm staying at home, gotta make something cool for the trick-or-treaters. We have gift bags that we handed out last year, so we need to pick what we want to put in them this year. We've gotten, get this, it's great. Um, it's a special card, it's like a greetings card, and it has like a slot in it like this. And when it's closed, it's just rectangular and it's got its greeting thing on the front. It's generic, it's not holiday themed. And this slip is because it's a money clip to put paper in, right? You put paper in there, paper money. Our plan is to buy edible candy paper like you can buy paper money here that is, it looks like paper, but it's just candy. So it's like edible paper and it's got a print on it to look like money, like dollars, euros, pounds. And the plan is to put some edible paper candy money inside the card like thing that the gift card thing that you used to give money to people on their birthday, for example. Put them in the gift bags, and then it's a treat, but it's also a trick. And that's kind of funny. Okay, what about how's that poll doing, by the way? 6 votes now, still in favor of the chunky cartoon bite. So if anyone has any opinions, I'll be glad to hear them. Ooh. Also, thank you for the extra likes on the video. I appreciate it. It really does help. It really, really helps in the algorithm. Uh, Speaking of though, that caramel dancing meme video that I posted to VODs, that is gotta be, I think it's now my most watched and my most liked video. Straight up. It got to the top video like that for my channel in like 2 days. So day 2, most liked, most viewed. Very grateful, by the way, very grateful. Thank you. Humbled, grateful though. Okay, the half up style, but what if it's kind of fallen loose a bit? So the moon clip is still in, but the hair's kind of fallen loose. So it's not up anymore. I could do that on both sides, maybe. That's a look also. And Quack Anonymous, hi! Feel like I'm doing some TED art today. Oh my gosh, there was a TED moment the other day and I can't remember. I can't remember there was a TED moment. Oh, what was it? Because I was like, I need to say this next time I see Quack. I need to tell them about this moment. I remember it was when I was looking at caramel dancings. I found I have my mouth no mouth. Bleh, I can't talk. I'm tripping my words. I have no mouth and I must scream. But it was a caramel dancing and it had like everything in there. And at the end, they even made Am do it. Ted had a moment too. I like the half tucked in, half tucked out shirt. Oh yeah, these Sort of like scratch marks I could put on her face. Maybe a chip in the ear. So it looks a bit more like there was an extra bit of a tussle. Keep the torn sleeve with the bite. Because if I just do the full zombie, like redo the full, go into edit like the zombie dance I've already done, like I do have it, I could. But if I just edit it to have like a bite on there, then the point might be missed. She keeping her shoes. How do we feel about that? I could potentially, I don't know if it'd be too much, but we could put a bite on both forearms. So like if it was more of a, so more defensive, and then it seems more like an actual attack took place, but that seems a little bit more mauled. I could also keep both arms up, and the arms up, both what was on say hair. Yeah, both pieces of her hair could still be tied up. Do we have any thoughts so far? Quack Anonymous, you found it! Nice. And Mochi Stars Arts, I followed you on Instagram. Thank you. I'll follow you back later. I haven't been going on Instagram as much recently. Nisty, palm bite on the unbitten hand? That could be better. Because then it's not just the same, is it? So I could put it on the palm. Or like a finger. Or like under the thumb. Oh, I know the one you mean. I know the one you mean. So it's kind of like she got caught like there-ish, right? Is that what you mean? Obviously, it'll look better than what I'm doing on these quick draws. So in this hand, like the L shape you can make with your finger of the thumb, you're meaning that like a bite got in there, right? I could make it like a partial bite, like the line bite, and then make the other one a chunk bite. So then there was like a little bite and a big bite. Big bite, little bite. Kind of like that. Try glitch, erasing my old drawing I made for my ex for making space for Frankenberger Gang. Yes, Frankenberger Gang. The Frankburger Gang will happily heal you. You can have a pizza party with them and everything. It's fine. Shrink that thumb a bit. See, Nisty, you're like the king of zombies and the undead, so naturally, obviously, you're gonna come in clutch with the good suggestions. So then this shirt is probably fine. So then we can get the asymmetry on the shirt sleeves instead. Nisty, wait, I'll send on Discord where I mean. Okay. Hard to explain. Okie dokie, thank you. I could do also a neck bite, but I don't want it to come across weird, you know? So if she's got the long sleeve on that side, I could have the shirt tucked in still and untucked on the opposite side to balance it a bit more instead. Skin tone's another one. We can change a skin tone. Like, we don't have to, but a lot of zombies have different colored skin. So we could make a green, for example. Green Eden. Shoes. Missy, you have sent it. Okay. I will take a look. But yes, me for Halloween, I'm either attending a Halloween party for my auntie if we cannot find her a place to go. Um, I don't know. We've often stayed in for the trick-or-treaters. Usually, Halloween events for adults tend to be more boring because it's just a drinking event and it tends to literally just be that. And it's just an excuse to drink, which is not something Squeaker or I do. So, yeah, boring. Boring. I'd rather go and could check and see if the not zombie, if the cinema has any new zombie films or anything out. Like, not new films out, but sometimes they replay old Halloween stuff. I see what you mean. So you mean a bit further up the arm, like the slight tearing to the shirt, but not a full tear, and then a big chunky bite on this arm. Oops. I rewatched Encanto again, so I was like, I want something on that I can listen to musically. Perfect, Encanto. Once again, the amount of stuff like Abuela would say, and I'd be there like, and whose fault is that? True villain. And that a little bit higher because it's in the way. Ernesty, I totally didn't try to bite my hand for the reference. Just leave detailed teeth marks on the character and be like, specifically. Craigot started drawing the Chico the kitchen. By the way, I haven't trained for drawing animatronics, so they will look goofy as they should. That's valid. I'm glad to hear it. Misty, people like caramel dancing things. Mm-hmm. Quack Anonymous, did you view your caramel dancing? Have you seen it? What I want to know your thoughts. Okay, so she will have the big stripe at the top. So that's stripe one, two, three. Possibly one that you don't see because her shirt's normally tucked in. And then back up to, I'm liking how the outfit's looking. So we've got a fusion of the bite from the first one. I like the extra bite on the other hand. I also like the detail of having it not being a full pierced like through the skin necessarily bite like the other one. So it's like here's a bite. This one took a chunk. Eden got double tapped. There's like a zombie animation, not zombie animation, a zombie film where he's like, rules of surviving the zombie apocalypse always do the double tap. Because how often do you watch a zombie movie and they never check it's actually dead and that's how they die? I can't remember what it's actually called. Kind of do like the look where the hair's just down. But I could also just tie her hair back up and just not have the hair damaged. So there is also the option to just have her hair up as usual. And that's another Eden. Drawn on the wrong layer, damn. Oops. It's okay. This one knew what she was doing. It's fine. My preferences so far in the designs, I'm thinking the fourth one is where it's starting to come together. I like the shirt and body combo on this. It's a bit of a fusion of all of them. I think I like the scratching on the cheek from this one too, so could add that in. And I don't know, what's everyone feeling on the hair? Nisty, well, I did, but it didn't show on the camera. I thought with the scratch on the face one. Yes, I do like the scratch face. Do you like the whole look on that one? So far we've got one, two, three, and four. I think it's also a matter of choosing what to do with her hair. So if I come over to the polls. There is a heavy preference now for the chunky cartoon bite. Astro Blaze, I like the fully down hair on the first one. So yes, number one has everything's like not loose, but has the clips still. I could get another pole up for so I'll put a poll up for the hair. Comment a number in chat though if there is a different Ian model you like, because torso wise, I'm thinking maybe two is working pretty well. One, two, add option. Three, add option. Four. See, Astro Blaze. Sorry, I meant four, the first one you drew. Ah, the fully down, yes. And Cry Glitch. I'm done with Chico. I also made him a cupcake. Nice. Nisty, two is best. Mochi Stars Art, two. So this is to vote for the hairstyles. Two is how her hair looks originally, classically. So two is basically this one. Her hair's not been knocked down at all. One is a little bit of like it's the hair clips are still in, but her hair's been knocked loose, so it'll still have the curls towards the bottom. Still got the clips in, but it's all kind of fallen out of it. Three is the clip has been fully knocked out, but the other one was fine, so that's why the damage is all on the left. That's where like the attack came in from. And four is in the fight that the hair just fully fell out. Uh, Might have said five there. Mark, hi, back and art on Discord. Oh, message retracted. No, I saw it. I saw it. I'm gonna check anyway. There is an invite to the art Discord below in the description too. Oh, Splatoon did post art though. Drawing for your friends OC. They look so cute. The hair's so pretty. I like the gradient. Okay, so let's see how the polls are looking. Oh, the polls are voting at the minute. We've got 3 votes between hairstyle 2, the classic one, and hairstyle 4, where it's all been knocked down. Nisty 2 is like cuter, but 1 is more realistic. So that's the thing. I can start on Eden though, whilst polls votes are getting brought in. So let me see where's everything on the thing. Well, these are misnumbered at the bottom. It's fine. Everything's fine. Oops. Drop my phone, and therefore I dropped chat. Sorry, man. There's like a new layer to work on too. So either way, we know that her fringe pretty much stays the same because I don't really see why that would be affected. So do these side partings. I like the A having a chip in it. I want to try and keep it at an angle where people can still see for votes. Yeah, please do get a vote in. Um, I'm not as much like 3, I think definitely worked better in my head than it did in practice. Yeah, Astro Blaze, have you got the backgrounds on all the things you've made too? So if so, does that mean I'll be getting an email soon with all the assets in? I like the scratch on the face, so I might keep that there. And Mac, hey, Jcrow. Art. Art! I like art. I've never seen art in my life. I have only heard rumors that art exists. Let's go see. Oh, Ash Blaze, I haven't started in the background yet. Okay. Still, if you've got all the animation things aside. Ooh, your concept sketches. Is this new sketches for Ryan? Oh, the one on the bottom left is cute, though. I don't know their name. Ryan's looking pretty cool in the background. I like how you've been drawing their eyes. It's really fun. That's a really interesting sketch page, actually. The Bite of 87? Gotta get the collar to look right again. There we go. Um, Zoom out. We're going to be doing one, two, three. And then the other side's going to be the full sleeve with the bite on the hand. I do like that idea. And Mac, the person on the bottom left is Halo. Oh, okay. Oh no, the vote's currently torn between 2 and 4. It's split. It's split between the hair being entirely up and the hair being entirely down. It's kind of funny. But yeah, I think the bit where she's taking the lab coat off can also make sense realistically too. Because if you'd been bitten, was bleeding with the severity of a chunk like this missing out of your arm, I think, I don't know about you guys, but I know I'd probably take off the coat and see what the damage looks like. Be like, what am I dealing with her? She's got the zipper line on the left, yes. Belt, buckle, but no belt. Trousers. I mean, her trousers are also kind of tucked into the boots, but again, I don't really think much would change on the lower legs, you know? Whee. Like, like I say, I could mess around with concepts like losing a shoe, but I don't think a fully laced up platform boot is falling off in a fight. I think that's staying on there pretty well. Like, I still remember my platformed new rock boots. They took a long time to get on and to get off again. They were staying put. God, they had proper rubber soles as well. So like they were the platform. None of this foam stuff. They were like heavy. Fixing up the boot, Nisty. That would be, bro, I got an idea. Make the belt on the arm like she used a tourniquet. That's genius. What? That's so smart. That's really creative. That like it's also got like the storytelling aspect. I love when you can see story in a character's design. Where you can look at the design and you can like tell a narrative happened. Also, how are we feeling? Has everyone voted on the hair yet? We've got 4 votes in and the votes tied. Oh dear. Ironically, the votes being 50-50 would further imply the chance at doing the hair 50-50. So we'd have right down here, and we can try putting the belt on as like a tourniquet. How's your sleeping schedule, by the way, Nisty? Like, I'm glad to see you, but I'm also a little bit worried. So how'd it look? It'd be just kind of the belt strap itself. And then you'd have the buckle on, and the belt buckle from the strap would be very loose. Very erase the star, put the star here. Leave it like that for now. So it looks like an attempt at stopping the bleeding. That's actually really clever. And, you know, that'll add some interesting secondary motion to the zombie dance. Right, Lich, I'm done with the main one of the Frank burgers. Yay! We're gonna finish it later, maybe? Do you want to see how it's going? Yeah, sure, put a whip up. A work in progress. Um, let's see. Misty, paper plushie. Oh, it's the weekend. I can sleep as much as I want. Fair. Fair. Okay. What do you mean paper plushie, though? And then we've got the bite on this hand that didn't fully go through. This is when I now need to make a zombie survivor AU for Eden, and then we can throw her in and she can suffer at things like Left 4 Dead. Good luck. Get out there. Good luck. Good luck, soldier. Price. Um, imagine. Nisty, tourniquets are usually placed a bit higher, maybe bicep area. Ah, like above the bone. Not the bone, the elbow. So if we try that. Or I can also add like actual details as well when doing the lines to imply that there's more pressure. You know, like bulging the arm over it as well, so it's tighter and not just loose, so it looks a bit more accurate. I just wasn't doing it currently because sketching. So if we have the hinge there, I'll bend the arm a little bit more to show it's above the elbow better. That is actually a great idea. There's also something sad about the cute detail, the little star buckle. Okay. I can add like I say, the pressure detail, and then the rest of the belt would be dangling. Being like, this wasn't what my intended use was. Matt, thanks. If I can't get merch of Ryan, I'll make it myself, whatever. Go me paper doll. Oh, you paper plushie, that's what you mean, paper dolls. Okay. I was working on a paper doll for my characters, and then I could like put it out. I was debating where to put it. I'd be like, "Hey, you want a little Colby to sit on your desk and stare at you? Would you like a little Eden? Here they are." Because they look fun. It's designing, measuring, and cutting a lot though. So that would add an interesting secondary motion. Polls are currently on 4 votes still, and still 50-50. I could do a sketch of both. Oops, wrong map. Mark, thanks. If I can't. Oh, I thought you said smile. Sorry. And Nisty, make your own merch scope. I've made stuff before as well that are like painted clay, painted tote bags. I literally have a painted tote bag with Colby on it in the room with me. Mac, this isn't going to be a normal one though. It's going to be a 3D one. Yeah, they're the ones that I was talking about. There's a lot of measuring and cutting. So I was working on a 3D cutout for like Eden, and then I was messing around on one for Colby. Where if you think about how you print like a cube, right, and it has that kind of cross shape and folds, I think that many. I think there's three on that side actually. And then these are obviously all equal, and then that'll fold into a 3D cube, right? That logic for making a character out of it. So I'm going to do a sketch of Eden with both hairstyles for us to look at. I could give her as well, one of the final questions as well, is whether I should give her swirl glasses in zombie form, or whether now we should be able to see her eyes, because in the animation, there's a scene where her glasses fall off onto the ground. Oh, I've got hiccups. So if her glasses fall off, I don't know. I mean, she's had a moment before turning into a zombie where she's picked up and put like she took off her coat to get to the wound. She's put the tourniquet on. There's even potential implication here that she's cut her shirt to get to it quicker. Um, so like there's reason to assume that during the narrative, she's put her glasses back on. You know, gotta see what I'm doing, sort of logic. Okay, so we have an option A with the hair up. I'm going to hide this sketch of Eden because at the minute it's between these two. Okay, and now we want to take a look at the same look but with the hair down. Cry glitch, check Discord. I want to see your reaction. I will check Discord one moment. I'll check Discord once I've put this up because then I can put another poll up so people can vote between these two. So the votes are currently tied between these two hair looks, which is both up and down. I can add more like little hair curls too, so it looks a little bit more rough, messy. So we've got two zombie hairstyles. This is when I check the poll and see that we got another vote in. Anyway, can I shrink both of you at once so you fit on the page together, girlies? Yes, they do. They're holding hands because they need some emotional support right now. Okay, is that okay on the screen? Seems to be. Well, the poll did go in favor of 4. Should I make a new poll between 2 and 4 then? So that's 5 votes in favor of 4. But now we've got it narrowed down to these two, so I'll start not a Q&A. That is a wrong one. Which is the final haircut. I put hair cute. Haircut. 1, which is hair up, or 2, which is hair down. Put a poll up. I'll add a number to it as well, so you guys know what I mean. 1, 2. We've got 2 options. And Cry Glitch, I'll take a look at the Discord. By the way, everyone, there is a link in the description. The Frank Burger Gang. Oh my gosh, they look great! Nico the kitchen! She's a kitchen! She is the kitchen! He is the kitchen! Because he's Chico now. How? What's up, Kate? Chico became the kitchen. Amazing. Frank Burger. It's hard to read the text because it is small. I can't zoom in at the minute on my laptop. They look great, especially considering you were just saying you've never tried drawing an animatronic before. They look amazing. You've done great. I love how distant the look in Frank Burger's eyes is. Frank Burger has seen too many parties. Frank Burger has been hugged by too many children that were just picking their nose, and he's just watched them go to like hug him, and he's like, "No, I'm done with kids. Completely done." Okay, we're in with 5 votes, a strong 80% in favor of the hair down. Nisty's injuries votes were top there. Squeaky clean, you're home. Hi.
What do?
Can you
Vanish the.
take out my plate here? Yes.
Oh, okay. Hi, chat.
Okay, so we've got some strong preference looking at for the hair down. Anyone else want to say? All of them are cute. Mochi Star Art, I just posted my work in progress sketch on my community posts. Oh, can I take a sneaky peeky? Channel activity. Can I go to your channel? Go to channel. Community. Oh, make it. They're so cute. Oh, your OC. If you click, it zooms out. I can see your OC in color on the top. I wasn't expecting the color one. Oh, I like them. I like the colors. I like the mouth as well. I like the pointy teeth. They look very cute together. You know, I've been meaning to draw like Mimi with Hatsune Miku. I think I've done a sketch of Mimi with Miku before and posted that a while ago. I know I posted it to your server too, Squeaky. Because Dear Rain drew Mimi with Miku. That is still a speed draw, I think, on Dear Rain's channel. Hi, Squeaky.
Sup, nerds?
What do you think? I'm making a zombie Eden.
Cool. I like the curly hair.
Well, Squeaky likes the curly hair, but at the minute, hair down's winning the polls.
You're all wrong. I should know I'm head judge.
Mochi, thank you. Mochi, does Reggie usually sing? Are they a singing character? Because I know Mimi has been drawn with Miku. Like say, David drew Mimi with Miku. Mimi likes to sing and also has like a blue color palette. So they go together pretty cutely. I'm curious if um a hobby for music regarding reggae is what inspired you to draw them together? Or did you draw them together because Miku's just, slay? And reggae is slay. So why not? Okay. Either way, these two, a lot of them are the same. So I could start the line art now, in theory. Because we do also want to kind of pick a colour for this. But at the moment, it's definitely looking like there is a strong favour for having her hair down. Oh, she disappeared.
So how's stream been going?
He's okay. And Mochi, yes, he's a pop star singer. So they go pretty cute. I want to know what their song would be. Do you have voice claims for him? Mimi was a singer, but she's died. She is deceased. But she still sings as a ghost. But she usually sticks around the graveyard.
Yeah.
So
It used to be like, oh, now it's more, ooh.
Spooky. And she has little friends that she sings with too. Other spirits, like smaller ones. Oh, maybe Mimi should sing with Reggie next. And Miku. They can form a band, all three of them. Let's get everyone singing.
But they have to sing Creep by Richard Cheese.
I don't know what that is.
You know that song I like, Only Happy When It Rains?
Yeah.
It's him singing the song about being a creep, being a weirdo.
Oh, okay.
Pretty good. I think it was by Radiohead.
So I know, like, say a lot. This part of her hair will be the same regardless. If people still want to vote for the other hairstyle, there is still time for that. Including you, Squeaky. You may have your say.
I'm good. I'm enjoying a good sit. Beyblade was really good today, by the way.
Yeah.
Yes, I got the play of the day. It was in gosh darn sane. It was I was gonna lose. I should have lost that game. I should have lost so hard. It was
Cookie, hello. I'm now here. Hi, Cookie. Welcome. And this do Roblox tomorrow? I'm thinking Roblox tomorrow. Yeah.
okay. So in Beyblades, you get like 5 to 7 that are like the good ones that are in rotation that everyone uses, and then you get ones that just no one uses because they're just considered to be really bad. One of them is Shinobi.
Mhm.
I use Shinobi because I'm not one of these people that's like, I must have at least one of every single one, even though they're not actually out in this country yet.
I need to have all the stuff I need to win.
Yes. So I'm like, I got one for me, one for you, and then I picked up a dual pack so I'd have three. And I use the free that I got for me.
Mac, my question is how will I find Ryan's skin color? If you look up skin color palettes on um Google, you can get like just an easy massive list of colors and literally keep him transparent. Just move the color palette beneath him and choose what works. I mean, he's your OC, you're choosing these designs, so like just that's what I would do sometimes with choosing colors. Keep them transparent and just move your colors beneath it. Or use a masking layer and color multiple layers with a fill and just apply them as and when needed and toggle them on and off when you want them. Also, Mochi Stars art. I was thinking his voice claim would be Cody Simpson because Reggie's hobby is surfing on his days off, and the music artist Cody Simpson is a surfer as well. That's cool.
I also like Reggie, especially that bit where he goes,
You mean Reggie Rock?
oh yeah.
Cookie, ooh, Roblox. Yes, I'm thinking of doing some Roblox tomorrow because it's been over a month since we've played Roblox, so I thought it'd be fun. Nisty, good night. Night night, Nisty. Bye bye.
Stay.
Good to see you. Thank you for your inputs. They were really cool inputs. Also, Cry Glitch. Squeaky, is that you? I'm so mad with you. Oh.
Really squeaky.
What did Squeaky do? Also, hi, Cookie. Mac, I don't have a printer. Oh, you're
Oof.
gonna have to DIY it with paper, with the pencil.
Okay, so yes. So Shinobi is the one I use that's really unpopular.
Yes.
Like Shark is one I use and it's really popular. And I got it because, it was in the 2 pack. And Shinobi is really unpopular.
And Nisty, yeah, bye. Bye,
Bye bye.
Nisty.
And
Sweet dreams.
I also use Wizard Arrow, which is one of the better stamina types.
Okay.
Um, so Shinobi is a defense type, which typically isn't a very good thing because reasons. But everyone seems to be using attack types.
He's talking about Beyblades, by the way. They're, if you don't know, it's an easy Google, but they're basically, spinning tops.
Really cool. Um, and I was launching against something, and everyone was like, "Ooh, that's a matchup for you there. That one, ooh, that's not good." Looking at Shinobi, being like, "Shinobi about to lose." Um, and I think that at this point it's 3-3. So
Okay.
going into the last match,
Whoops.
and we both launch, and it's looking tight. It's looked like I'm gonna lose, because like we're clashing into each other and we're losing stuff, and then suddenly, out of nowhere, kapow! Like
How?
came out of like
Hi,
from
Duolingo.
I
Welcome.
Duolingo came out from like proper left field and just smashed the side of this Beyblade, and it sent him flying into the pit. And I'm just there at like 6 points to free everyone in the room. Fuck.
Yeah, there is a lot of energy in Beyblades. People are very excited with them. So they're made of metal, and these like I say, they're basically spinning tops for those that don't know. They are made of metal. They make a lot of noise when they fight each other. You have this little arena. They can explode if they hit each other hard enough, which often happens. And people get really hyped over it because it's just genuinely innocent fun. So for those new in chat, Cookie and Duolingo, anyone else that's lurking, currently doing a little vote between some hairstyles. We have curly, which is hairstyle vote 1, where the hair's still up and it's Eden's usual hairstyle for the zombie AU, and hairstyle 2, where it's down. At the moment, the look on the body is definitely the same, so that's why I'm doing the line out on that currently. To give more extra time for the votes to come in. I worded that terribly. More extra time. But yeah, extra time. So you've got a little bit more context. So we designed Mad Scientist Eden on stream a while ago, and now that same Mad Scientist AU Eden needs to be a zombie.
Mm.
For no reason at all, but it is coincidentally for again, no connection. Happens to also be part of the Halloween meme animation that's being put out later in October. But yeah, Squeaky, sounds like you had a very big moment.
Yeah, it was high.
Was it as big as seeing Eliwick in D&D today reincarnate?
I'm gonna say my thing was pretty a little bit more hype. Like that was really cool as a concept, but it was very much out of left field and
It,
just very odd in comparison to like.
right, I need to do what the arm will look like normally without. So the reason it's bulging above this belt thing is because this has been tied as a tourniquet to stop bleeding. Okay, so that's what her hand needs to look like normally. I don't think it was very left field, so it was because Eliwick had just before we had a surprise attack by the monsters, drank some of the mushroom wine to kind of prove that I think we were trying to prove we weren't doppelgangers. So she had to prove that drinking the wine changed how we physically appeared sometimes. It was you had to roll a dice and we got different effects. One time someone grew a feather beard, one time someone turned blue. I tried it and teleported to space temporarily. It was probably a hallucination, but I did also physically disappear and go invisible. But that being said, he drank it. They rolled um a like a 90 out of 100. They got like a 90 something. Um, Meaning the D&D character Eliwick, she ended up seeing everything as, wow, I'm immune to death. Death is no longer a concept to me. I can't die. You can't. No one can die. What is dying? And she just had, as a character, Eliwick had this whole experience of like, I can't die right now, I just can't. And then we got surprise attacked, and then for some reason, all of the dice on the hit that the monster did attacking Eliwick right after this moment were just critical hits, every single one of them, and they killed her immediately. And they were sat there like, I'm gonna have to make a new character for this one. She is dead. But because of the potion, well, the drink that the character just had, specifically rolling and resulting in this aversion to death, that's why they reincarnated. Like, it wasn't just, oh, you just do this. It was as a result of specifically, like, if they'd have rolled something else, Elliot would have probably just died. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Or does it still feel left field to you?
No, no, it makes sense. It was just like, you know, no build up. It just happened.
I think that was part of it though. Like the reason it just happened was because it just happened.
Yeah, even the resurrection, if it would have been like wait a turn and then like resurrect on the next turn.
I think that'd have took away from like the very big whoa moment if it was like paced out slower. And they kind of did.
Hmm.
Huh. Let's see what the polls are doing. Oh, we've got 7 votes now. We've got a couple of votes on having the hair up, but winning is hair down by 71%. How are you doing, Duolingo? And Cryglitch, I'm mad because Squeaky liked my video where there was his request and didn't leave a single comment. Oh, Squeaky! I was eager to see your reaction, but he said nada. Nothing.
I was
Oh.
gonna mention it on stream, but you didn't turn up.
Oh. He was going to talk about it on stream, apparently. Well, what did you think? The Junji Ito style dudes. I like the swirls and the spirals.
It was that one chapter of, I think it was actually the final chap. No, because that would have been the hair. It's that one girl that looks kind of like Tomie, that isn't Tomie. Like Junji Ito's got a really bad same face problem.
Yeah, Junji Ito does have a bit of the same face.
It's
He
got
has protagonist boy, protagonist girl, and Tomie
Suichi, the model.
Suichi. They're his looks.
He's a good artist. He just can't draw
He's a
people.
fantastic horror artist. You could argue that the similarity in the NPC typecast is to do with the uncanniness. Anyway, Mochi Stars Arts, I also posted a mini comic that's a part 2 of my community post about my character Audrey's past, who is Reggie's crush. Oh, and Reggie really isn't the main character. I'll share part 1 of the comic again, both of the mini comics are in my community post on Instagram. Aww. Are they in your community post now, like recently, or would it be scrolling down a little bit to find them? If it's scrolling down a little bit to find them, I just don't want people staring at a blank screen. So I can try and look at them later, or if they're recent on Instagram, I can search up your Instagram. 2, 3, and 4. Oh, I've got a few comics on my comic Instagram specifically. I think it's just called Jcrow Comics. But they're kind of them comics were kind of like trying to don't sing. I'll get copyright strikes. I'm sorry, Squeaky. Your singing is lovely, but YouTube's angry at singing.
I'm sorry, what's gonna happen? You're gonna get demonetized.
I'm not gonna get
Oh
demonetized, but
wait,
if you
no,
get
you're on
too,
YouTube. Never mind. Sorry.
I don't have monetization.
No, no. Like on Twitch, it doesn't matter. On
Oh,
YouTube, it does.
yeah, yeah.
So I'm used to like Twitch rules where it's like, oh, what's gonna happen if you didn't hear me? It's like on YouTube. Oh no, copy strikes are a thing.
Yeah, it's like I won't get demonetized because there's no monetization on my channel like at all. I need to hit 500 subscribers for that.
Like no, it
Um,
wasn't. That came across as being an asshole. I wasn't being an asshole. I was being stupid.
yeah. It would, however, even like say without monetization, if you get copyright strikes, there's two things that'll happen. Well, there's a few, but I'm talking about two. One is the music creator and owner has allowed use of the song on YouTube, which means you don't get in trouble for it. They get credited for the songs in it, and it means that if you're a monetized channel, you do not get money for the monetization. I think they do actually get the monetization from your video on your behalf. They get it because it's their music, even if you made all the visuals. Um, but there's also the opposite of if they've not enabled the music for use on what's it, where then they can it can get your channels shut down if you get too many of them. Basically, you can get deleted.
Mm.
And I've heard that it can affect IP addresses too, meaning you get like banned. Cookie, hi Glitch. Sorry, I was doing something.
Hello, angel baby.
And okay, Mochi it is recent. Okay.
Just did you
I'm
tell them?
Cookie, I'm working on fan art for you, Glitch. Aw.
So at the start of our D&D session, I got an inspiration cube dice immediately. It was pretty cool.
Oh, I see your comic post 17 hours ago. I'm just looking at the pictures right now. I don't know how much text there is because obviously I don't want to hold up stream too much. I'm just having a little sneaky peek. What? Was she cheated on? When's her villain arc? When's her villain arc? I'm gonna talk with my boyfriend. Jesse!
And then cooking meth.
I'm gonna fight him. I'm gonna fight him. Mad on her behalf. Well, she's so pretty in that dress too. I like how you do the way you drew the makeup running. I feel bad for her. Why? No. I'm gonna beat up Jesse. I want to beat him up. Jesse biting the curb in 4K. Cookie. I'm also working on fan art for you, Jcrow. What? Excite! Your art's adorable. I love your art. Thank you. Okay, I can't remember how many ties are on the shoes. What do you? But thank you, Cookie. That was very unexpected. Craiglitch, Cookie is cooking the cookies. What? And Craiglitch, where are you gonna post it? Here, and I'll tag you. Okay. Let's see. Right, so there's one, two. Wait, how many crosses are on her shoes? Let's see. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. Two, three, four? Did I do that right? Two, three, four. Okay. I think. Cookie, I'm happy to glitch. Love to see people smile, and of course to grow. No, thank you. I look forward to it. And Cryglit. Not Cryglit, sorry, Cryglit's Cookie cooking the cookies. Mochi, Jessie was her best friend that she was actually talking to in the first clip, and the second clip was actually her ex-boyfriend, Axel. Oh. Who's betraying her? Who made her cry? I'll fight them. I'll fight them, don't worry. Audrey, just point. I'll fight them. Just point at the one. Just tell me. I've got to lace up her Eben's boots in the meantime. One, two, three, and four. Oh, hi, Pebble. Oh, hi. Hello, Pebble. Pebble, what did you think about Eliwick's reincarnation today? You weren't there because you were a cat. Is that what you think? You don't think much in general because you're a cat. Or are you going to scratch? Well, Pebble is contemplating a scratch. How could he? I don't like how the laces are looking. I don't like how that eraser's looking. Just get rid of those. I'll redo them later. I mean, realistically, I know that the shoes are going to be the same anyway. I'm pretty sure looking at the poll. Yeah, we're on 71% in favor of the hair being down. And Mochi, the blonde girl, was just a random character. Okay. Why was she so sad then? Cry glitch to Crow. You skipped a message, but don't worry, because I posted it on Discord on the channel work. Please check it out. Okay. Okie dokie. Oh, Craig, I'm so happy you like them. The text is next to Frank Burger. It's saying, comically short legs. For an excuse that I didn't have to draw enough space to draw long legs, so I made it canon. I love that. That is top quality lore. It works too. I'm sorry I misshowed your message, but thank you for telling me. Like I say, if I've missed someone's message, it's not because I'm ignoring you. It's literally always going to be because I've just gotten distracted, and I'm sorry about that. But if you just remind me, I will go check. What are you doing, Pebble? Sniff? But yes, the winning hairstyle is to have her hair down. And then the final question is going to be whether we give her the glasses or not. So you need the stripes on the clothes. And then we're going to get up to the face. So there isn't a scene in the animation, like I said before, where her glasses fall to the ground and break. And it can't. Did I delete the line art by accident there? What happened? Come back. Where's her line art there? Okay. I'll try that again without accidentally deleting the line art, shall I? Okay. So it does make logical sense. And much as does arts, it's because her boyfriend Axel cheated on her. Oh. And is now her ex-boyfriend, as he should be. Okay, okay. Never mind. Jesse living his best life in 4K. Axel biting the curb in 4K. I just kind of like let go of Jesse. It's like dust off his shoulder. Like sorry. Almost broke your face. Sorry, not you, not you. Turns around to Axel. You, on the other hand, you. Okay, I could do something fun with the eyes. So we could either give her just the glasses and give her the broken glasses. Kind of like that. I should probably change the color while we're back onto sketching so it's different to the line art. So I'm going to move over to blue. And the swirls. So we can put her glasses back on and just pretend and have the narrative that she's, them back up whilst trying to fix herself, but obviously turned into a zombie in the process. Or we can just have her without them. I'm not too sure how to style her eyes for this one. How can we give like a... Her eyes usually also have a cross in them, but I could in theory see if like any sort of swirl look will look a bit more zombified. She's kind of looking Pinocchio P styled at the minute. So we could swirl the eyes. Let me fix the sizing on those. So they look a little bit weirder, basically. It'll be a normalize. Like a normal happy. Are you alright, Squeaky? Do you want to come and join us?
No, I'm just looking at you.
Like a normal eye would look more like this.
I'm going to take it up to have it down, go lay down. Move.
You do. So let's go with close the eyelid a bit. Astroblaze, you could have the glass fall out of the broken side so you can see your eye underneath. That's what I thought at first. When I was thinking about the broken glasses lens, and then I was like, oh wait, it's not fully broken. But yeah, there could just be the narrative the rest of it fell out because of that. So this one's kind of more of like a traditional eye look. I'm gonna move the sketch of a normal eye to the side just for the sake of my own reference. What's the matter, Squeaky? Oh, I did give them some food when I got in. They have eaten. So we could give them the zombie eye. Not the zombie eye, the tired eyes. Like Astro Blaze mentioned, there is also opportunity to just have the broken glasses lens as well. So draw another one. So it'd be like the swirl eye glasses and just an open broken lens on the other side. This is also an option. We'd still need to pick how I want the eyes to look beneath that, but just for the sake of a point of reference, maybe like this. So like that one, where the swirls would kind of line up more with that one as well. Mochi Stars Arts. The first mini comic was about Reggie first meeting Audrey. Audrey. Oh, okay. Oof. Um, I think the swirl eye, the glasses mixed with the swirly eye are working pretty well. So you have like the lower eye, but still add in the swirl maybe to match the swirl lens glasses. And then after this, we can get back to animating the zombie as well. Oh, Pebble, you're doing the biggest scritch. How could you? How could you do such a big scritch? No, don't do that. You see, you add to the cat's enrichment by pretending they're scritching something they're not supposed to be scritching. So he thinks he's doing something naughty, so he wants to scratch that object more. And in reality, I'm just tricking him into actually using the scratching post. And then there is also always the opportunity. So if I do that lens eye anyway, could make it a bit more blob-like. Like heavier. That might help. I do think the half lens works pretty well. Hi Glitch, hey, guess who I'm gonna draw next of the Frankburger gang? If you guess right, I'm gonna give you my house. And if you don't, I'm gonna kidnap Pebble. What? The ones left are Foxent and burn the body. I think you're gonna do Burnt the Bonnie next because I think you're gonna go through like the main three first. Okay, I think maybe the swirl eye is working best here. Let's start with my classic big brain way of doing the glasses, which is literally just the brush tool followed by the eraser tool, and boom, got the lenses done. Then we can do the colors, the fun bits. I mean, it's all pretty fun to be fair, but and we'll be able to do a lot more animation after this too. I'll be back on the animation side. It's a swirl. The swirl is orange. Can merge these two pieces together. We're gonna get the orange swirl. And one, two, three. And the yellow for the glasses lens. And yeah. Oops. She's looking pretty good. You know, for someone that's been tackled by a zombie, she's looking pretty good. I think she's doing well. um, we do want to get the eye. And then it's the choice as to whether going for the swirly eye or her normal eye. Again, it is the zombie thing, so I think that works pretty well. Might redo the swirl on the glasses. But other than that, minus the boots, I just think it's going to be kind of boring to draw all those laces on stream for everyone, so that's why I'm skipping them is all. With all that line art, we now at least know the majority of the color palette too. We just need to work out as well. Trial and error the skin tone beneath. Like for now, I'm also thinking certain shades of blue might look interesting because she's got a very cold color palette in general. So I'm going to start by placing the parts of her that are going to be in color with some little scribbles. Nothing too neat and tidy, and that way we all get to kind of look and decide together, maybe, on some fitting colors for the skin tone. So it's always important to take into account color theory, and by that I mean you could pick one color that looks totally different when the rest of them are colored in. So we don't have to do something too scientific. I just need to know that the color works well with the rest of her palette and doesn't just end up looking bad. Because that would be cringe. Naturally, we know what color the belt and the star buckle are. Okay. She does have yellow gloves, and I can put the yellow glove back on this hand potentially, and then have one hand with a glove and one hand without a glove. Might be interesting. But now we've got some base colors sketched around, and we can. Where are they? They're there. And play with the colors because I don't want to just give her a normal skin tone. I mean, that'll be boring. So, Mac, oh, what's wrong, Matt? Skelly with a fish. Hi, Skelly. And Craiglet, you're right. Pebble is safe. Yippee! I also get a random house. Oh, yeah. Astral Blaze, doesn't blue give asphyxiation, though? Blue. I think grey in the skin is a lack of blood. Blue is a lack of oxygen. Um, so if we're talking actually medically, so if you're going blue, your oxygen isn't circulating properly. If you're going gray, you've just not got any blood in you. Gray is usually death, basically. Or like you desperately need a transfusion. Mochi Stars Arts, I was thinking that Audrey's father was a detective where he's trying to find this place called Monsterville, and that's where Reggie lives. Ooh, Monsterville is under New York. Okay, that sounds really cool. I'm also intrigued by the name Monsterville and it being a hidden city. Craiglitch, I'm homeless now. Craiglitch, you have my permission to stay in my new house. I just won a house. It's really cool. I don't know if you heard, but I just won this whole house. It might actually be nearby where you live. If you can make it to the house, you can stay there if you like, or even charge you rent. Okay, so we've got a green look, classic greenish zombie. We can go through some green tones. I'm not liking that one. And Kraglich, to make her colors less bright and more dry and make a cool, lifeless kind of vibe. That's actually a really good point. If I desaturate all of her colors after this, oh, I am not liking that. Actually, I'm not sure. But going classic zombie, at first I was like, oh gosh, is it giving Shrek? It better not be giving Shrek. I think it's kind of giving Shrek. I don't like that one. I'll put him. I don't like that color actually. I don't think I want to include it. So the first color was this one. I'll put a nice blob. And Mochi Stars Arts. I had an idea that Audrey's father passed away by some adventure accident when Audrey was 8 years old. Oh no. Sad. So if I experiment with the colors currently, I can desaturate everything as well. Like I say, afterwards, okay, I'm not sure the blue's working here. Yeah, that one's probably a no. Um, I can try just a start grey, but I'm pretty sure greys are all gonna just blend into her shirt is the problem. No. Yeah, see the greys are all blending in that, or I think they're either gonna blend in with her hair or blend in with her shirt. I could go for like a yellower, creamer to like cream yellow tones, or like more of a stark yellow. No, lighter. Not the worst, but I don't think that's giving zombie. I think we're better off in the blues and purples. Speaking of purple, I'm liking purple more than some of the other colours we've been looking at. So some of them have sucked. I think that purple works well with her colour palette, but it doesn't stand out. Astro Blaze, that's what I did for Rika. What do you mean, just like make colours like this and just kind of splash different shades and wait and see? I think this is what I said earlier, Mac, about picking a colour palette for Ryan's skill and colour, and I was like, just set a layer behind and just play with colours. Okay, this one is a bit more of a pinkish tone. I don't hate that one actually, this purple. And it's definitely giving sickly, but it's giving the pastel cute vibes as well, so it's kind of like pastel horror. I could also be I could make it darker around bites as well. So I could actually give darker patches of skin around the bites. That might actually look good. Like maybe something bubbly looking, so it's not too insane. I don't want it to look gnarly. I want it to look stylized. I could do like a bubbling pattern around the limbs to show infection. So I don't hate those two actually. Astro Blaze, desaturate the color palette. Yeah, I was going to desaturate the color palette. That is literally a filter though. Like if I go into the adjustments layer, hue and saturation. I was just messing with the colors in the meantime. I was going to desaturate the whole thing like Craiglitch suggested afterwards because it had. Oh, what's happening? Why is certain colors not desaturate? Oh, it's because of where it is in the layers situation. Let me move it to the top. There we go. Let's try that. Come back, hue and saturation toggle. Nope. Okay, I'm just gonna make a new one. Delete. We'll try again. Yeah, I was just messing with the colors as they were because I can desaturating is literally just doing this. Because I like the idea of like having her normal colors the same but less saturated. Saturated, sorry. It's just a smart move in general. So if we work above those saturations, so I can just sample it. Mark, as soon as I open back the stream, Ryan has mentioned, "Rah, I love my baby boy." Yeah. So if I test this again with the desaturated shades, let me just merge them. Whoops. I'm going to copy and paste the limb pattern just to remind myself to consider the bite. So if I test her color palettes with these desaturated shades, we currently have this blue, which I think looks pretty great. I can actually do a poll later. I could put a poll up after in community posts and ask people what they think, maybe, if nothing is resolved during this live. So we have the blue looks pretty good, I think. Astral Blaze, I know you were. I meant desaturating the colors was what I did for Rika. Oh, okay. And Mochi, I was thinking that when her father passed, she kept her father's records of maps trying to find Monsterville. Oh, and then she like kind of follows in his footsteps to look for it. And then she meets her boyfriend. Also, the likes on the video have gotten up to 10, so thank you very much for that, everyone. That is amazing. The fact that like the average likes on a video for live streams at the beginning of this was like 3, and it was like, yeah. Now they've gotten all the way up to 10. That is like crazy. I really do appreciate the support. Because like I'd be doing this stuff anyway, I just never thought it'd be interesting to anyone, you know? So that's why like how I say I've got loads of animations where I just never posted any of them. I still have them. I could still post them, really. Cry Glitch. Blue looks perfect, Jcrow. I like it personally. I am a fan of the blue. This is the... I still don't like it. I still don't like the green. Let's try a different shade of green, maybe. Like, a bit grayer. That one seems a little bit less Shrek. So we've got like the classic green zombie. But I know I kind of envisioned her having more of a blue or purple hue to her. Let's make that darker. So there is, we could do... Any other thoughts on the blue as well? I do like the blue. Maybe we can look at different shades of blue as well, like there is a more of a purpley blue color. Or what if I lighten that a bit? A bit more of a true blue, maybe less saturated. Because a lot of my work is very saturated anyway. It's either very pastel or very saturated. So I think there's definitely an art style change in desaturated colors with my stuff, which I think communicates the whole something's very wrong here side of this a little bit more. Um, Mochi, while she was with Axel, she was still trying to find Monsterville, but when she broke up with him, she found it. Ah, after the breakup, I was thinking that she cut her hair and she wasn't really herself. I didn't really like to be in a relationship, and after that, even though her bestie Jessie was trying to help her. Well, I think that's understandable, especially if she broke up over something as traumatic and non-usual a circumstance as being cheated on. You know, it can be hard to recover from a relationship that's just, hey, I'm sorry, I just fell out of love with you. But there's extra layers of betrayal when it's a cheating scenario. That's not a normal reason. And that can cause a lot of self-doubt and stuff. And even with help, when normal or healthy relationships cut off, it's not uncommon for people to be like, I'm in my healing area, or I'm in my like people will want to work on themselves typically. Some people want to rebound, but I think it is good to work on yourself and spend some time independently after a breakup. I think it can help. The fact that she wants this and Jesse as a character is still trying to help her anyway and support her through this as well, and respecting her decision and the boundary there is a good thing. Assuming that he's not just being nice to like get her to date him and he has ulterior motives, then that's the opposite. He'd be a jerk. But it's the concept of like if she's like, I just want to be kind of single, and he's like, cool, I'm your friend and I want you to feel better and I support this decision. I will try and help you with this. Then that's good. And Mochi, exactly. Yeah. Anyone else have got any strong feelings on the colours that we've seen so far? I think personally, I'm with Cry Glitch. I think this bluish green is a really nice look. I can try and explore some more of the blue-green shades. Oh, have I tried like a desaturated yellow? Nah, these are looking awful to me. Like an orange? No, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not with orange. It's giving chav. No. No, no, no. Get out of here, annoying orange coloured looking. Get out of here. You're not a fruit. Okay, this green's not terrible. It's very similar to the other green that we've got, but that's probably a better version of it. That first green was very cringe though. So yellow and orange are definitely a no. They don't look good. Green, traditional green zombie skin, I think is looking kind of bad. I can try a lighter. I'm not vibing with the blue. I personally think it's between green or this pinky purple potentially. Either this one or this one. Which one? Purple, probably the purple. So I'm thinking either purple or the blue. Let's do a 50-50, shall I? And then this has like the darker blue infection spots, and this one has the darker purple infection spots. The two-toneness also goes with her hair though. Mac, make her colours mixed like she got jumped by different types of zombies. Skelly, Weezer Blue. And Mochi, Jessie is a girl and she has her design on Instagram. Oh, okay. Sorry. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you for correcting me. Okay, okay. Do we want another poll? And Matt, with the multiple zombies idea, that is a good idea. But in the narrative of the meme, she's been attacked by one zombie. It specifies. So it wouldn't be like a mauling. Otherwise, I would like that idea. Maybe we need to make another zombie AU with Eden. Eden just ends up in all the horror AUs. Poor girl. Um, Imagine someone joining the chat with no context and it's which skin color, and it's like, okay, yeah, skin colors, sure. Blue or purple? Question mark? Blue, purple? Did I read that right? So I've got a poll up again. In the meantime, I can copy paste, I guess, the line art. In the meantime, whilst voting, I can start cleaning up the line art we do have. Oops. Meaning I need to get onto the correct layer. But yeah, Craiglitch, did you find that house that I won conveniently? As conveniently just as you became homeless? For no connection of these two situations at all. Mark, are we making Smurfs or evil minions? Oh my gosh. Why not both? What would a Smurf minion look like? Don't tell DreamWorks, they'll do it. You know what they're like? They're like, oh my gosh, a Despicable Me movie concept? Well, let's do it. Oh, is anyone excited for the new Despicable Me movie that's coming out? Where Gru's had a child. And I don't mean an adoptive child, like he has a child that inherited, I think, his nose. Like him and Lucy have an extra kid. I don't know. They just keep expanding the Grooverse. So many people are like, I'm surprised they did this. Is Despicable Me even this popular? And it's like, it kind of has to be for them to keep making content on it. I never hear anyone talking about Despicable Me. I've never heard anyone really speak about it, but they've had enough money to make multiple movies, including a franchise based just off the Minions, and a theme park just based off the Minions, or a section of their theme park just based off the Minions, which means they've got to be making money off it. They wouldn't be doing all this if they weren't, you know? Um, Skelly Smurfs. You voting for the Smurfs? Okay. Um, Mochi Stars Art. Jessie's a photographer and she likes cutesy things, very positive and sometimes too obnoxious. I like the sound of Jessie. Kinda sounds like Eden would hang out with her. Hopefully not as a zombie. Skelly. It wasn't good or bad. And Craiglitch. I found the house. Ah, and just to let you know, I broke the TV, burnt the carpet, ate dinner table, and is that okay with you? Yeah. Why not? You can burn the carpet as a treat. Just about to replace all the furniture in there anyway with Despicable Me themed furniture. Everything's going to be a minion. Yep. So my opinions on Despicable Me, I like the first one. I don't I liked the first one because something you never see representation of adoption in the media, and whenever you do, it's negative. That's something that used to bother me as a kid. So every time you see representation of an orphan and adoption, they're always being adopted into horrible circumstances. They've got like an evil step parent situation going on, they're being abused, mistreated, or the orphanage they live in, abusive, mistreating, and usually it's just really scary. And I remember as a kid thinking, I want to make representation of positive adoptive family. I want little kids to see adoption, which is, their situation in the media, and go, oh wow, this person got adopted and wow, they're like not being treated horribly. Whoa. So like Cornelius is adopted. Jack and Colby are adopted. I've got a lot of adopted characters because of it, and they all have happy, healthy homes. Cornelius was adopted by the captain of a space pirate crew. They get to go on fun adventures and all that sort of stuff. They're loved, they're protected. Just a theme in general of just protect the kids? Question mark. Can we protect them? Ugh, terrible. I know, but yeah. I can't remember where I was going with this. There was a point. Oh yeah, Despicable Me. So when Despicable Me covered it, and they had, it started with it was a super villain. This is going to be scary, and by the end of it, he genuinely loves the family, and the kids love him, and it's a happy family, and they get along. And then it becomes he was adopted by a super villain, but it ends up a fun story in the end. So I kind of liked seeing the interesting that side of it, the fact that they ended up in a happy family. He does care about them. He was just kind of having to choose like, do I care about my reputation this much? Nah. The movies after to me were just movies. The first one was interesting. It was a newish concept. It had some interesting representation you don't usually see. It was fun. The others were just kind of there to me. They're like, oh, okay, minions. I don't hate them. I don't love them. They're just kind of there. Craiglich. Oh, sorry, I read that one. And Mac. Adoption, but make it woke. Joke. Yeah. It's like, I guess there's nothing wrong with like if you want to have a story where that happens. I'm not saying stifle your creativity. I'm not going to be like, oh, you're my enemy now. It's just one of the things that used to make me sad as a child, being like, can we see a happy adoptive family, please? Can we see a family that likes each other? It's other things too, like how I'd watch shows and be like, why is there never a sibling that likes its other siblings? Why do the siblings in cartoons always have to hate each other? Like, I understand siblings can bicker, but not all of them. Ones where the mum and dad, the cis parent families, always have that "I hate my wife" trope. That also, I was like, can we have a family that like each other? Because essentially, the situation I'm in is no one in my family, seem to like each other. If I'm watching a cartoon, I'd like the escapism of happy families, please. Can we see them like each other? Hi, Pebble. Oh, speaking of cartoons, I had The Lion King 2 on the other day, and Pebble was fixated on a specific set of scenes. So, I put The Lion King 2 on not for only because I remembered absolutely nothing from it. So I'm like, why not? And at the beginning, there's a scene where the main character, is it Kiara? She was going on her first hunt, and specifically in the scenes, there was like it was all grass. You couldn't see the lion, but you could see the grass moving and rustling, and where she was walking through the grass, and there was this butterfly. Pebble was fixated on it. He was ready to get that butterfly before she did. Um, see, where were we up to? As well as Meet the Robinsons is pretty good adoption rep. Yes, Meet the Robinsons has a very wholesome end to it. I never got the opportunity to watch Meet the Robinsons as a child either. I think I got the opportunity to watch like 10 minutes of it part way through with no context because I remember seeing a bit of it and then having to go and I was just there like, what am I looking at? Obviously, if you've watched Meet the Robinsons, partway through parts and just a 10-minute clip, if that, in passing, is gonna be confusing for most things, especially that film. It's got some like confusing scenes. But yes, I agree. That has got some positive adoption rep. And that's fun as well. It's like in the end, it's like finding out in the end where it's like, whoa, look at this really cool family and the concept of you never know who's actually gonna be in your life or not, or when you're gonna meet these people that'll be important to you, or when that'll happen. Um, Craiglitch, guys, it's important for my next OC. I'm not sure about the name choices. I'm stuck with Gooby, Goofy, and Silly. Please help. And Astroblaze, I think it's also the only film I've seen where the orphanage itself isn't awful and abusive. I agree there too. The orphanage in that place seems very safe. They're encouraged to do extracurricular type sports like the baseball. They encourage the individuality of the people that live there too. It does seem a lot more like just it is a care home is just a home they live in the meantime, as opposed to a prison always awful and cold and dark. And then I think in Despicable Me, there was literally the box of shame. So once again, it was orphanage is a scary, cold, horrible place to be in. And it's like, hmm. So I think you're right. I'm struggling to think of like positive shows of like, oh, the adoption place is just a safe place to keep the kids till they can find their homes. Because it's already sad. I don't want to think about children that don't have to have a family, because I can't just adopt them all and give them a family. Let alone think about them in like some miserable thing with some miserable woman making them sit in a miserable box if they don't sell enough of her miserable cookies.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've got 5 votes, and at the minute, Smurf is winning over Evil Minion. Sorry, I mispronounced that. Blue is winning over purple currently. Actually, oh, read that one, sorry. And Triglitch, your question, by the way, with your characters, Gooby is the one I like the most. Gooby sounds a bit more unique. I've not heard of Gooby before, but I have heard of Goober. So Gooby is more unique in that sense. Goofy, you're just going to get associated with the Disney character Goofy. People are just going to think of that one, unfortunately. It's too common and mainstream a character with the name Goofy. Kind of like how many Mickey Mouse jokes you'd get if you were just called Mickey. It happens. But I think Goofy is less subtle compared to the example of Mickey, and I think it just kind of is there. It's there, and you people suck for making OC comparisons anyway. You can use whatever name you want ultimately, but I think my only concern with Goofy is people will probably just think of the Disney one first and make comparisons. Silly is a very cute name. And I like Gooby, I like Silly. I think they both have obviously the I'm a goofy character vibe. But I think it'd depend on how the character looks as to whether I would pick between Gooby or Silly. And that's my thoughts. It looks like the winning skin color is going to be blue because, as Craiglitch has pointed out, the live stream should be ending. Craiglitch, I like Gooby too. It's a cute name. It's fun. So it looks like blue skins won on the redesigned skin color. Slay. And thank you everybody for joining today's live stream. Thank you all for your inputs. Nisty as well. Shout out because the injury details and like the tourniquet, chef kiss, amazing, amazing. For clarification, chef kiss is a gesture where like the chef will like sort of blow a kiss to the air. To be like, what a perfect dish. Perfect. Couldn't do any better. Amazing. Um, so yes, amazing idea there. Love that one. Thank you everyone else as well for the input on the hair. I think down definitely is the way to go. Looks pretty good. Though I know there was quite a few people wanting to see it in the curls as well. At least during the first half of the animation, she does have the curls still. We do still have the curls. So thank you all for joining. There will be more zombie memes after this. If I've got more left to do when it comes to live, I will be animating some of that live potentially. Thank you to Cryglitch, Mochi Stars Arts. It was great seeing you again. Thank you. Astroblaze Animations, Skelly, seeing you at the end was fun. Thank you. Matt, Squeaky Clean was here IRL this time. Duolingo came in for a little bit. It was great to see you. Cookie, it was lovely to see you again. There was somebody else I think that popped in for a short amount of time. Like, or am I just thinking? No, Quack Anonymous. It was Quack Anonymous because we were talking about I Have No Mouth and Vampire X. You were here near the beginning. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure we saw Splatoon today as well. So thank you all for joining. The streaming schedule is Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday between 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. UK time. Next stream, we're going to be doing some Roblox as well. Probably horror games again. If someone else can be there to be sacrificed to the enemy so I can run away screaming. Thank you all for joining. Depending on where you are, good morning, good afternoon, or good night. Have a great day or sweet dreams. Quack Anonymous. Yes, they were there earlier, I think. Yes. Bye bye.